Okay, so if you didn't pay attention to the channel feed, a couple days ago I made a video calling out the hypocrisy of what's going on in the Harry Potter fandom. And this is something that's kind of ridiculous. Because the author of Once Upon a Deadly Power, which by the way I was going to review, but now I'm not on the channel because I've been completely blocked. As in, the author has decided to block me and many others, effectively gutting her audience because her extreme leftist political views do not agree with the fact of you're either with me or against me mentality. And even though I basically made a video calling her out on this, and I mean this, I called her out on this, she basically, instead of engaging me in any sort of dialogue, decided to just block me and basically have me from never reading her fanfic. Which instead I'm going to take this opportunity to basically point out that this is a bad idea, especially for you, which I know you'll never see it unless people start sharing it via the links down below, of course, this video with you. This is a bad idea reputation-wise. As much as I am someone who is likely to block people because, of course, they believe that, oh, because he's a libertarian, he's of the right, and he'll block people. No, not really. I'll rarely block someone unless they don't exactly offer anything entertaining or otherwise. And that's the thing. I have never blocked someone unless they truly, truly deserved it. I will always leave people to be absolute idiots, to make absolute asses of themselves and give me material to make on them, like you. And believe me, Once in Deadly Power was a good fanfic. I did enjoy reading it, but you doing this now is causing me to basically try and not, well, what am I saying? Not, screw that. I'm going to say this now. To anyone watching this, know now that the author of Once in Deadly Power, whatever the hell it was called, that, I completely forgot about it now because my mind's basically pushing it on my forehead, is basically going to be now pushing her own politics into her fanfiction when, in reality, authors should never use that fanfiction to push their own politics. Instead, they should use fanfiction to fix the world or make it to where it actually makes a lot more sense. And sad to say, this bitch decided to be a total and absolute cunt and basically black me and anyone else who'd want to read her work. Her only work, mind you, on Wattpad. However, if you are a scumbag son of a bitch, then by all means, please copy and paste her work, post on fanfiction.net, AO3, or anywhere else to basically, literally screw her over. Go ahead and do that, because if she wants to be a scumbag to us, let's be a scumbag to her. But, again, that's if I was a petty son of a bitch. In reality, I just couldn't care less, and I'm just calling you out for your hypocrisy, because let's face it, you trying to be the prominent person of your tolerant left is not. Instead, you decide to be a dumb cunt and basically block anyone who has a different point of view than you. That's pretty Nazi of you. That's pretty Stalinistic of you. I'm just saying. Because being a Jew, a lot of my people had disagreed with the regime, and they decided to send them to camps, which is effectively what you're doing, you stupid bitch. You're sending everyone to a camp, instead of, killing my people and gassing us. No, instead you decide to basically block people and silence them, so you don't have to see their degeneracy on your pure racial... My God, I can't believe I'm doing that. So, anyway... Basically, long story short, if you want to call this bitch out on what she's doing and actually call her on the fact that she is gutting her audience and is acting very Stalinistic, very fascistic, down in the comment down below in the pinned comment is the link to her fanfiction and, of course, her actual Wattpad account. Please, by all means, call this bitch out. She deserves to be called out. Dead serious.